Have you ever watched a TV show or a movie with someone, and then after it's over, they just want to talk about it, wanting to connect with each other, relate over a shared piece of culture? How obnoxious is that, am I right? I mean, sure, it's easy when you saw something perfect, but we can't always watch Ted Lasso or Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then they really enjoy it, and they ask, "Oh, how did you like it?" Well, actually, I thought that Dune was kind of slow, and splitting it into two parts was going to ruin the juxtaposition at the center of the story. Or, yeah, the action in Invincible was fun, but geez, I could have written better dialogue. How do you deal with it when something is imperfect? You either go with shallow platitudes, or you criticize and you yuck somebody's yum. There's no winning. And when the thing that's imperfect is that a friend has bad taste in movies, surely it's not me, then that's not the end of the world. We can just live and let live, agree to disagree, move on. But what about when it's bigger? When someone is mishandling an important responsibility? Or what about when the person who's imperfect is me? When I was in college, I started a nonprofit to help computer science students use their skills for social change. We would put on events and help connect them to other nonprofits. It was a great mission. We had some real impact. It was a good experience for me. The first time that I'd really started something on my own, and it gave me a chance to experiment and to try new things, figure out what would work best. But I was never really good at sharing the responsibility. Sure, we had a team, I delegated some things, but the core stuff, the important stuff, I had plenty of good excuses. I was willing to put in the work. I didn't want to force it on anybody else. I had the most experience. But a lot of it was also that I knew I would do a good job, and I didn't trust that other folks would come back with something good enough, something perfect. And the result was that it wasn't sustainable. I got burned out, I stopped enjoying it, I didn't put in the work necessary to make it grow as much as it could have, and when I eventually did hand things off to somebody else, I didn't do a very good job. The organization is still around, still doing some good work, but when I wasn't willing to trust others and forgive them if they made some mistakes, I held everything back. In my job now, I'm a manager, and I do a little bit better. More by necessity than anything else. It's hard to be a control freak about everybody's work and micromanage everything when there just aren't enough hours in the day. And that means being willing to sit down with someone and help when they need help, and sit back when they don't. Coach somebody, tell them that it's okay if they make mistakes, or if they're taking on more than they can handle, that we're a team and we can help carry the load. And sometimes I still do make mistakes, but one of the benefits of making those mistakes, one of the benefits of failing to delegate or yucking somebody's yum when I criticize too harshly, is that if you're mentoring someone and they have those same challenges, at least you have some good stories to tell.